Hi there folks, and welcome back to the channel. And finally the full review of this bad boy here, the Ratio freediver, which is the serial number for which is the 48HA90. And you may have seen me have posted this on Instagram. Other than that, there is an unboxing on here, so if you haven't seen that, you can go and have a look at any time. But this is the box that it comes in. Just as a quick reminder, nothing too special, but not horrible. Yeah, so Ratio, what are they all about? I've seen them advertised on Instagram, and they kind of piqued my interest. And I didn't have a quartz chronograph diver, or a chronograph diver of any sort, in the collection, so that was the one that I got in. They also do automatics. No direct copies of anything. There is kind of homage, I suppose, styling in a way, but depth ratings vary from 200 meters to 1000 meters with helium escape valves and all the rest of it. You can have automatic or quartz. Prices ranging from just over 100 GBP up to around about 250. So yeah, I think they're pretty good, and my experience of this so far, it's actually a pretty good looking watch, and it's pretty well made. So let's get into it. We've got a case size between here and here of 45 millimeters, including the crown 49.4, and a lug to lug of 49.3, so under that magical 50 mil. We've got a thickness of 12 mil and a lug width of 22 mil, and an overall weight on the supplied strap of 120 grams. We have the case construction is all stainless steel screw down back. The pushers are not screwed down. The crown is a screw down. I did have somebody mention to me that they couldn't understand why it didn't have screw down pushers, but as long as the seals are okay and they're pressure tested, don't really see an issue, because you don't use these underwater anyway. You know, even if you've got screw down crowns, you don't use your pushers underwater, you use your bezel. But yeah, there we go. The operation of this screw down crown, it's a nice decent size, easy to grip hold of, and it's the action on it is really nice. It pops out quite well, no issues with that, and it sits inside this this little recess here. And the tolerances in there are very good, and seals inside to give you your 200 meters of water resistance, which this one has. Screwing it back down again, no issues at all. It all fits very nicely. The case is all brushed, and you've got this kind of this shaping down here, which kind of partly shrouds the bezel, and again there. But it is all brushed, and you've got kind of partial shrouding there, but it doesn't make the operation of the bezel difficult. It is easy enough to get at, and even with these kind of smooth sections around the bezel here, it's okay, it's not bad at all. I will do the bezel thing and let you have a listen to that. It's got a nice action to it, 120 click, very minimal back play, positive clicks. It's not heavy, it's not light, it's just about right. It's kind of one of the nicer bezels that I've come across. No issues with that whatsoever. We'll take a closer look at the dial now, and as you can see around the rehort, you've got the tachometer markings, and then you've got a minute track around the bottom edge of that, and then moving into your applied indices with a Lume pip or dot at each end. I would like to have seen those Lume dots a little bit bigger, if I'm honest, but we'll come to the Lume in a little while. But that kind of waffle style dial is actually very nice, and yeah, I think they've done that really well. Ratio freediver at the 3 o'clock next to the unframed white background date window, running seconds at the 6 o'clock. The subdial at the 9 o'clock is your hours, and the subdial at the 12 o'clock is your minutes for your chronograph. So 12-hour counter on this. And to start the chronograph, it's all the usual stuff. Push this one to begin, and there is a nice satisfying click to that. And yeah, I'll leave that running for a little while, and then I'll do the reset thing so you can see how that works, but we'll get some of the other sub dials sort of moving. The handset is kind of reminiscent to me of kind of a little bit of Citizen going on there, as is the Bezel, but not a direct copy. It is there to me. It's kind of enough of its own thing. Quite like it. Now the indices on there, which are faceted, they do pick up the light quite well, but I don't think that there's much in the way of AR coating on that crystal. Crystal on this is sapphire. So yeah, I mean, it's quality wise, it's pretty nice. It's pretty well made. The strap on this is your traditional rubber dive style strap, and it's plenty long enough. It'll probably fit up to about a 9-inch wrist quite easily, or presumably over a wetsuit is what they get known for that. But it is actually quite a stiff one. It reminds me of the old Seiko ones that you used to get, or even probably still get on the SKX. Stainless steel buckle at the top, which is signed, and yeah, that all works okay. And one sliding keeper, which is also very reminiscent of the Seiko one. So strap wise, the strap's okay, it does a job, it's not uncomfortable, but it's not the greatest. So, and I think this would be quite a strap monster. Yeah, get some kind of NATO style straps on there, or some silicone straps, and I think that would be pretty cool. Flipping the watch over, and we have 200 meters of water resistance, sapphire crystal, stainless steel, and your serial number down here. I have noticed that on this one they have put these slots in the end of the strap, which is pretty cool, because a lot of the times there isn't one there, and getting a spring bar tool in there can be pretty awkward. So yeah, that's actually quite a useful touch. Lume wise, if I can find my Lume torch, and the batteries are running down on this now, so it may take a minute to charge it up. Oh yeah, they are very weak. Hopefully it'll be just enough for you to see the lume, and you'll see what I mean about the small amount of lume at the hour markers. I would prefer it if it was a bit more than that, but yeah, anyway, let's get that light down and let's have a look. I mean, the lume is quite good, and I can say that it does last all night, and your seconds hand is lumed as well. The lume on the hand definitely lasts really all night. In the wee hours of the morning, you kind of squint at your watch and you can still tell the time. Obviously it's not as bright as that, but yeah, it's pretty good. And a lume pip on the bezel as well, so yeah, definitely useful as a diver's watch. Now, the other thing which somebody did mention to me, I think it was actually Chris Murley, and I think it's actually a very valid point, because this dial is so busy, that seconds hand can tend to be, it's a little difficult to see, being silver against the black. So you kind of have to concentrate, and once you've found the little green tip on the end, then all is well. But yeah, I think Chris was right. That I think if that was a contrast colour, if it was white or orange or any colour really, that would have been quite useful. But let's stop this chronograph. We'll stop that there. It's not going to fly back too far, is it? But there we go. Yep, and that's reset, and that's absolutely spot on. It centres pretty well. Yeah, that's quite nice, and as does the bezel. So yeah, I think that this is actually pretty good. I think they're quite good value. I will certainly be looking to get another one of these, and I will pick up an automatic next time, one of their kind of standard three-hand divers, and we'll take a look at that and see what that's like. But that will be for a future video. But as for this one, thank you very much for watching. Please like the video, that'd be great, and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to as well. Hit the notification bell, comment down below, let me know what you think of this. Have you heard of Ratio? If not, go check them out. I think they've got they've got a lot of watches, that's for sure. But yeah, well worth a look, I think. But that's it for now. Again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Cheers for now.